All right, we're live.
Oh, I gotta show the pictures. There, show that one. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
It's Diane and Katie today. And we just thought we'd start on this silly little bird today. And yay, we have a person on Diane. Woo!
Yay.
There we go. Good morning, Kathy. Crafty Kathy, you were number one.
Yay.
We are going to show you Memory Dex. Dexes. Different ones. We have all sorts to show you. Good morning, Darla. Good morning, Janet. Good morning, Kim.
Good morning, everybody.
Yes.
We're back to the deep freeze in Iowa. When it was 9 degrees when I left home.
It just cracks me up how you instantly go to the weather.
I guess that must be what I do.
I was someplace and they said, I've never heard more people talk about the weather than Midwesterns. I was like, yeah, we do.
Well, you know, it kind of, well.
It was cold.
Growing up on the farm, it kind of ruled everything.
Yeah,
so
oh yeah, absolutely.
It was inbred in me, I guess,
I
to
know,
talk about
it is
the weather.
cold out today.
Yes,
it's like
it is
30,
very cold.
30-degree change.
So if
I'm sure
you're
it's cold out
in
there.
warm weather and you're coming back to the Midwest,
Don't
be
come
prepared.
back yet. Yeah,
Really.
just stay where you're, if it's warm,
Just
you need to
stay
stay
where
where
you're
you are
at.
And good
Okay.
morning. It is Katie and Diane from Memory Bound, right in the middle of Iowa, Ankeny,
Yes.
Iowa, which is just north of Des Moines. And today we will be showing you all these fun. These are just a few of them. These are what Janine brought in, and we'll
The
be
Memory
showing those.
Dex.
The Memory Dex holders and
Oh my God,
how
they're
to get
so
started.
cute.
Yeah,
And then
different ways
we've
to get
got
started.
new product
Mm-hmm.
and then some old product that we got back in. So
Yeah.
I guess we'll start
Yeah.
with, what shall we start with?
You
New
start-
product? Shall we
Well,
start
sure.
with new?
We can start with the new. Why not?
Okay, new Graphic 45.
And I'm just going to give you a heads up. The morning video might be a little bit longer, but it will not be record long. Yes, but it might be a little longer just because we have so much fun stuff to share with the Memory Dex.
Okay, so this is called Hip Hop Hooray. So it is a cute line, birthday line from Graphic 45.
It is super cute, isn't it?
I love the colors and the cute animals. So
Are you going to lay it down or?
I don't know what I'm going to
Okay.
do. How about if I pick
All right,
it up?
I'll just show this as you.
Yeah.
There we
Okay.
go. Oh, perfect. Perfect.
There we go. Look at
Oh my
how
gosh, they're
cute. Look at
adorable.
those cute bunnies and
They're like postcards, aren't they? So that was the front,
this
and
is
the back.
yes. And then they put the little brighter muted, well, they're bright and muted colors, but
Yeah.
those animals are adorable.
They are.
Okay, gotta try to keep
All
this
right.
in. And then we've got, oh, look at these.
These are fun. Oh,
The
Ooh,
postage stamp. But, oh my gosh, they're so cute. That treehouse, best day ever.
And you could cut those apart kind of in
Celebrate.
strips.
Hip hip hooray. Yeah, very cute.
And I like the solid. That is not a solid.
Right.
Oh,
And look at
Shelley
the banners.
is with Karen, and they are making Janet's Christmas card kit
Oh
together.
my gosh, how fun. Fun.
I always, when I'm crafting and watch the video, I want to say, I'm crafting. And that says hip, hip, hooray.
And this is called Better Together. And yeah, the words, oh my God.
Aren't those
the
great?
stripes are like so fun. What a cute birthday
It
card
reminds me
idea.
of the colors that Peggy used yesterday, but more muted.
Yeah.
Hers are bright, and these are a little bit more muted. Oh my gosh.
Look at those borders.
I love the
Wow.
confetti. Oops.
And the presents. How sweet for a first birthday. Or,
Oh, yeah.
my word.
Good morning, Donna. Good
Wow.
morning, good morning. It smells good,
Cute,
too.
cute animals. Ooh, I like this paper. Oh, how fun. Okay, this is called Celebrate With Me.
Juanita's in her house.
Oh, good.
Oh, yay, Juanita.
Yay.
Congratulations. Juanita, if you remember, is our dear friend that unfortunately had a house fire and has
Yeah.
been waiting to get back in her house, and she's
So
finally
it's been
back.
a couple months, 3 months. Was it November?
It was probably in October or November. Yeah, you'll remind us when.
Maybe October.
Yeah, it's been a long haul for her. I'm so happy to hear that for you.
Okay, really pretty blue.
Oh, and Janet just reminded us, this is called Hip Hip Hooray, as is,
Yeah.
there's 2 Hip Hip Hoorays.
Photo Play.
Yeah, or Echo Park.
Or Echo Park.
Yeah.
One of those. Yeah, the animals are just
cute. I
really
love that
cute.
blue. Aren't
Easy
they-
cards.
Oh, they're so sweet. That poor kitty, it looks like he's so sad just because.
And look, they put the border around the Hip Hip Hooray border that you can cut.
You could actually put
wow.
3x4, your own 3x4 picture in there and just have all those around you.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Be fun. I like the print on these.
The colors, I really like the
Yeah,
muted
this
colors.
this green
So
is
cute.
really cool. Friends forever.
Oh, this is
Cute.
a great background.
And another, I love this green.
Is
Wow.
that green great? A great green. Oh, this is interesting.
It
how they have
is,
it
and I
offset.
love it.
I like that.
Wow. Really cool. So that is the collection pack.
And it's Graphic 45 Hip Hip Hooray, which is wonderful.
And then we have the solids that aren't solids.
Yeah, the solids that aren't solids. And that was termed by Peggy because it's not really a solid color.
It's called Patterns and Solids. So we have the blue with the confetti.
Oh, I love the
man.
confetti. You could use that for anything as a background.
Wow.
Okay, I really like that.
That's a gorgeous blue.
Do we have single sheets in this, Diane?
Yes. Some. We don't have them
Okay.
all, but we do have some. Yes. And then the characters with the solid. And then the green. Ooh, look at that stripe.
Ooh,
Great spring colors.
yeah. These would be amazing just to buy the solids that aren't solids.
And make Easter eggs. I just love the solids. They would make really neat Easter eggs.
That's true. I was thinking nice backgrounds. I wasn't expecting you to
backgrounds.
say Easter eggs.
Okay. Oop. Swiss dot. Yeah, they've done a great job on these colors.
Juanita was out of her house for 3 months and 19 days.
Oh,
Still small things to do, but she got to sleep in her bed last
That's
night. Nothing like your
great.
bed. Congratulations,
pinwheels.
Juanita. I really like this.
Yeah.
It might be one that I just pick up to have for some solid backgrounds.
Yeah. And the stripe.
There's a lot of these. My goodness.
Yeah,
And this will be, thank you, Janet has put it under Graphic 45 new items. Because it is new. Wow, there's a lot of
Yeah.
these.
Well, these colors. Just look at these colors together.
Isn't that just so fun?
Wow. Yeah. Great job, Graphic 45. Okay, so that's the
Yeah. Hip hip hooray, the solids that aren't solids. Paper pack.
okay, and then we've got the sticker sheet.
The 6x12 sticker sheet, and it has a cute little.
Oh man, it's got a lot. It's
Icons.
got borders,
Oh, wow.
it's got icons, it's got frames, it's
I'm gonna
got
start at the top.
banner.
Yep. And all sorts of, there's words and
I love
tabs
the
and,
presents.
aren't they cute? XOXO. So cute.
And ephemera, so I'm going to show you the back. There are, I don't know how many, it doesn't say.
55 maybe? I'm not sure. I'll hold that while you
Yes,
look
I
up.
think
55.
that number at the top does
It says number
mean
55.
yeah.
So up here it says number 55, so we're assuming that's how many pieces. And it has the postage stamps that are separate,
the
and words and
banners.
icons.
I just love those little animals.
How fun. And Janet does not have a card kit with this, but it would make a great card kit.
Chipboard tags and frames.
So these are a little bit heavier, and they have the
There's
chipboard pieces.
28 in
and
this
frames.
one. And words.
So cute. That poor cat, I just feel bad for him. He looks so sad.
And rub-ons.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Oh, I
so
love the
there's
balloons.
2 sheets of rub-ons. And I'm going to
Oh, there
turn
it
it
goes.
around
So
so
we
you
were
can
able to see the
see.
ones with the icons on it, but it also has one with a big banner and the confetti background. I love the background, the confetti background. Those are amazing.
Really cute. Okay,
All
so
right.
that is Hip Hip Hooray.
That is hip, hip, hooray. I'm just going to repeat everything you say.
Oh, good. Okay, so the next line
this is bright.
is Spring is in the air.
Wow. Oh, I like the brightness of it. This kind of reminds me of the first packet, kind of like the season's greetings.
Oh,
wasn't it?
yeah.
And it has all the months in it.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I already like the back. Oh, wow.
So we have bunnies and butterflies and flowers. But the back of that is really cool.
Maybe I should probably back up and show
Okay, and we do not have individual sheets for this one, just the collection pack.
Okay. I like when we stand this way that we see our wall now and not all of
yeah.
the background.
We have
Ooh.
a neat background.
All right, I'm going to come over here on the postcard pieces. That is beautiful.
Hopping by to say hello.
The bright
Spring is in the
colors.
air. Spring is when you can put your foot on 3 daisies. Is that, it says proverb.
Spring is when you can put your foot on 3 daisies. Like,
I don't know what
I'm
that
not quite,
means.
that's a new one to me.
And it says proverb.
Okay.
I don't know. Never heard that
Yeah,
before.
maybe somebody has heard that.
Okay, this looks like my
Those are like
grandma's
postcards.
wallpaper.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? You know
Yeah.
wallpaper's coming back in.
It is. But you know what?
What?
It's like contact paper. It just,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It just sticks on?
Yeah, Jana she tried it in her bathroom, but didn't like it, so she was able just to pull it
Pull
right
it
off. Yep.
Wow. That's amazing. It's like a big sticker.
Yep.
Again,
Pretty
Janet
green.
is not
Oh my
making a
gosh.
kid out of this, unfortunately. We always see the graphic 45 and think of our Janet. But these would make beautiful background or
beautiful
cards.
Mother's
Yes, I
Day
love this.
cards. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't think on camera does it justice.
No, the colors. This is interesting.
Okay, because I have no idea what that is.
They're bunnies
Oh.
and butterflies. And, well, they're really like jackrabbits because they're big. They're not the normal. They're like Arizona jackrabbits.
I like that description. I would not have thought about that. But I guess they are big, according to Diane. Those are
When
some
we're
big
out walking,
rabbits.
sometimes in Phoenix,
Yeah?
we see big jackrabbits.
really?
Yeah. Yep.
Do they come to like your knee?
They're probably not quite that big, but they're bigger than the rabbits
The little rabbits?
that we have here
Oh, I had a
that
dr-
eat all of our stuff.
Oh my gosh, it's so irritating. We love the rabbits until they eat our hostas.
Yeah.
And we have no hostas anymore. And Diane and
Wow.
I are not bitter about the rabbits eating our flowers.
Or the deer.
Or the deer. Yeah. Oh my gosh, Diane, you should see the blooms that are on my lilies. They come in the next day. They're gone.
They're gone.
They're gone.
Yeah,
And they only
it's-
bloom once, and so then you're done.
Yep.
All right, back on track. Those are
Okay.
some big jackrabbits. They are. I don't think I've ever seen paper that had
Flowers
jumping.
and jackrabbits and
Well, like the
Oh,
jump
yeah.
mode. This is really pretty.
this is called Spring is
that.
in the Air from Graphic 45.
Oh, that's pretty, isn't
Oh my
it?
gosh. Wow.
Blossom by blossom, spring begins.
Flowers, please. Yeah,
I forget that spring is just around the corner with this cold
it
weather.
is.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Oh, I guess it is only February. Doesn't even have Valentine's Day.
Okay. That's the collection pack. Now, the
Solids that are not solids.
solids.
And if you're just joining us, it's Katie and Diane today, and we're at Memory Bound, the scrapbook store in Ankeny, Iowa, in the center of Iowa, just north of Des Moines.
Okay, now I figured this out. You get 4.
Oh, okay.
4 of each of the solids on the back,
Oh,
but
nice.
then the fronts are different. So here is the stripe.
Okay. So the green comes in a stripe,
Yep.
and then another pattern. That's really pretty.
And then the green with the animals.
Okay. Or the jackrabbits.
Or the jackrabbits.
This is going to be considered the jackrabbit collection. Don't look under jackrabbit because it's actually
No.
under spring, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And
And just wanted to give you the heads up, the video might run a little bit longer. It will not be record breaking as such as Diane's record breaking.
We don't know that for sure.
No. But it will be a little bit longer because we do have a lot of the memory decks you can see over in our studio. Those are
funny.
nice. That blue is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's like a really good.
Janine needs this for her birds.
Yes, she does.
Okay, then the dark blue.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah. Well, they've done
Very
a
nice.
great job with their colors. Wow.
Mary from Maine says, I love long videos, and she cannot lie.
We have blue bunnies
Well, Mary, today is your day.
and the pink.
We can do long videos because Kelly's not here.
Yeah.
But Diane is.
Kelly's on the beach somewhere.
Yeah. She's on the beach getting herself a Bloody Mary at the morning. Well deserved
Yes,
by her,
very
Doug.
much so.
Enjoying.
Okay, and now we have pink birds.
This is a great spring,
Okay.
or just to make sure you
Wow.
have in your stash for your just in
Yeah.
case days.
Okay, now we have 8x8s in this
Oh,
one.
yeah, the 8x8. So that's the Graphic 45 Hip Hip
We had
Hooray.
8x8 in the Hip Hip Hooray. Oh, this is the. Oh, okay, it was in the wrong pile.
That's okay.
This is the Hip Hip Hooray.
Yes. And
Sorry.
that's the birthday collection.
That was my fault.
That's right. It usually
Okay.
has the same size, kind of like a 6x6.
Yep. Okay, and then this is the chipboard stickers.
So chipboard stickers, and I'll run down here. Butterflies and tulips, and I love tulips. And the long jackrabbit.
I planted 50, 60 tulips. Yeah, none came
When?
up. They last spring to come up. Well, a year ago fall to come up last spring.
Yeah?
Yep. And
Not a one?
nope.
Oh, maybe this year.
Nope.
Well, Natalie, we will be feeding your video soul today.
The rub-ons.
Those are so pretty.
Look at the baskets of.
All right, so the one on the left is more of the icons, and the one on the right is like backgrounds, and that is really neat. So it's flowers and butterflies and the birds. Ooh, that's really pretty. We need to use rub-ons more often.
I love rub-ons. The ephemera.
It looks like
Yes,
there is
a lot of-
66 pieces of
66.
ephemera.
Oh,
in
you can
there.
see that without your glasses.
Well, it's far away, and remember, I got some good contacts, and
that's
I put my
right.
drops in today, so my eyes are hydrated.
And
So
the
we're doing well
chipboard.
so
We're
far.
doing good. Chipboard, tags, and frames.
31. This is so pretty. This is so pretty.
It is.
That is
It's-
so. Wow.
Okay, so
Fun collections.
a couple more other things that came in from Graphic 45 is
Okay.
a new
Janet's
binder.
tulips are already coming up,
Oh,
and she handed them in December. Does that seem so? Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Binder album with interactive pages. I love these Graphic 45.
We do. Oh
I
my
don't
gosh.
ever use them, but I
love
don't know
them too.
why. But
We should use one.
yeah,
It has all sorts of good
It
stuff on it. It
does.
says black. It has 3 black pocket dividers, 2 black horizontal fold-out pages, and I'm just gonna. That might take me 3 hours to read.
and it's 8 1/4 by 8 3/4 by. It's got a 2-inch spine, so that's the new Graphic 45 album. Now, every once in a while, Graphic 45 comes out with what do I want
It's
to
like
call it?
edition. It's like
Yeah,
like a
it's
keepsake edition.
from
before.
collections from a few years ago. And
I
this,
remember Janet made a card kit out
yeah,
of this one.
is the Let It Be collection,
Oh.
and it will only be around for a short amount of time. They
And
bring
it's
it back and
only
they bring
in this.
they put everything in it.
Wow.
There's paper, the cardstock, the ephemera. Let's see, what else? I guess that's it. Paper, well, you can see right here what.
So it looks like the paper, the 6x12, they're either the stickers or it'll be the chipboard pieces.
Yeah, and then the
rub-ons,
ephemera.
The ephemera. I mean,
I don't know if it's
that's
got rub-ons.
such-
Where are the rub-ons?
Oh, I don't
don't
know.
think it
What are
has
these?
those. That's the back
Oh,
of the
okay, sorry.
ephemera. Yeah, double-sided sheets. The solids are in here too. So there's 16 double-sided, 8 double-sided patterns or solids, the ephemera and the sticker. Let it be sticker set. So
Yeah, so it was one of our best sellers, one of our favorites. Janet even mentioned it was her favorite, one of her favorite all-time collections.
yeah, the colors are.
Yeah, and it
are
only
really
comes in
good.
this. It does not come in the separate pieces.
We just got this, and I can't tell you this stuff didn't get priced. So, but I'm sure Janet can link it.
link it.
Okay.
Thank you, Janet. So lots of fun graphic 45 this morning.
Do you want to show these? I gotta go get a.
Oh, sure. All right. So we also got, I'm going to come over here. We got some new 6x6 pads by Echo Park, and this is Lucky Charm. This is their new Shamrock collection. Oh, St. Patrick's Day collection. And this is what Peggy showed us yesterday, the Hip Hip Hooray, and this is by Echo Park. And they all run about $7.99. Now these are some of my favorite things.
Yeah,
I love these.
They're new from my favorite things.
And this is the soft stripes, and it's 6x6, and they have the stripes that go up and down and diagonally, and it's $7.99. I love my favorite things paper.
And then look at this. This is just all black and white.
You can keep this forever.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
How fun that is.
You can use that for so many different things, and it's such a good basic.
And it is double-sided.
Or if you went to the movie Beetlejuice, you could use that for his outfit. All right.
Okay, Sizzix came
Yes.
in. We're restocked on the magnetic stand, which I
love it.
love.
You know,
love.
I got the last time we showed it, and I absolutely love it.
Yeah, $19.99
Yeah,
for that
it's like
one.
a basic.
And
Hold on, we have a
then-
squirrel moment here.
Okay.
Do Elizabeth Craft bunny dye clothes for the mice. I'm wondering if she's
I
wondering
don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if the.
So we would have to check.
So does the bunny clothes fit the mice?
Okay.
I don't know.
Let me ring the
right.
bell and
We are going to find out for you, PJ, as much as we possibly can.
we will. Maybe Janine can.
Yeah,
tell
that would be a
us.
good one. We'll have to request a.
Okay, then we got the sidekick in, and if you.
We're wondering if the new Elizabeth Craft bunny dye clothes will fit the mice. Maybe ask Janine.
That's Janine.
I know. Oof is right.
We got. We're restocked on the sidekick, and if you don't have one of these.
You got to get one.
It's like one of those things you have to have.
It's like a staple.
It is.
It's like butter
It is. It's just
or milk.
And this one comes with comes with stamps and dies. Will you bring them over, please? So this one comes with 7 stamps, 6 dies, an embossing pad, cutting pad, and the machine.
Nice. That actually has the
$64.99.
So if you have any
Yeah.
Christmas credit card or
Gift
credit card
cards?
bills left, Christmas gift cards.
That's a great. Okay, and this is just the multi-purpose platform for the Big Shot.
That's the one that has the little flips on it.
Yeah, and they're repackaging. It's new packaging. And then we got the magnetic sheets in from Sizzix that you can put your dies on, and these are the printed.
How many are in there?
3 for $10.99.
Excellent. They're asking if Penny and Teresa are feeling better. At this point, no.
Yeah, I have not talked to either one of them yet today,
Yeah.
so we'll
Talked
see.
to Teresa yesterday, and she thought she was going to cough up a lung. So
Oh, so maybe she won't be here tomorrow.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Is that too information? Too much information.
I think it'll fit a little.
So
All right.
this
There's the bunny.
okay, so this is the new bunny one. This is the little one.
Close.
Boy, I bet
I think
the
that looks
size
pretty
looks
good.
really good.
I think the bunny clothes would fit the mice.
Yeah, probably the little mice.
Yeah.
Maybe not. No,
No, I don't
not
think
the big
ones,
mice.
but
Thanks,
the little
Janine.
mice. Thank you, Janine.
But this is the new bunny die
So
from
cute.
Elizabeth Crafts, and then the mice one. Yeah, they are
Yeah.
adorable.
We think their clothes would be interchangeable.
Yeah,
They
that's
can borrow
funny.
clothes. Yeah. What size were the magnetic sheets? They look like 4x6s, don't they?
They are 6.5 by 4 3/8.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically 6 by 4.
Lisa said that she had that bug and she was down for days.
Yeah, it
it's
sounds
just-
nasty.
yeah,
Some
it,
of
like,
our
takes them
friends have
down.
had it, and man, they have been down and out.
Ugh.
Okay, Playtime is back in stock. This has been a very popular. We have reordered this. I don't know how
Several
many.
times.
Several
I
times.
just love this.
Yep, it's called Playtime, and it's got the stamps and the dies with it.
It's just like, I keep looking at that because it looks like Jack and his curly hair. And
Yeah.
say, he is happy. Jump for joy. Oh, happy day.
And it goes with the 49 and Market, the last Katie Petite Playtime.
Toddler time, isn't it?
Toddler Time,
Yeah.
thank you.
You're welcome.
And then this is a new die from My Favorite Things.
It's like it reminds me of those gold seals.
Yes.
And it has a stitching in there also.
And this is $26.99.
I like it.
And it's got 4 different dies. And then these are new from Catherine Pooler from Sizzix. And this one is called Sprinkled with Love.
Isn't it great with the flowers and the hearts? Oh, I love that.
$21.99.
And this one, Janine about passed out.
Oh, I know. I bet she did. Good Place to Land number 2, and it is $15.99. So
So sweet.
you'll see some pictures of Janine's birds.
Yes, today.
Today.
Yeah.
They're
You'll be
awesome.
amazed.
They're awesome. Okay, back in stock, the house at Pooh
The
Corner.
corner of poo.
Yeah.
The mega pack.
It sold out, and I think we got more than this in yesterday. So we got the mega pack, the ephemera pack, and
So
then
these are all restocked.
these are 3 stamps that we didn't
cute.
have before. This one is called Who We Have.
Oh.
They're $12.99. Winnie in the Woods, and How Lucky Am I?
And we do have the Pooh album on order, but it's not releasing until
Till March.
So if you would like a Pooh album, there's 3 different ones. If you want to give us a call, we can put you on the waiting list. Or in your note section, if you place a web order, you can write down what you would like, and we'll give you a call when they come in.
And I do not know a price. I
No,
can
I
probably
know.
get it. I think it's in the catalog. So if
Okay.
you need to know a price, just let me know.
All right.
Okay, so this is an
This is
order
fun.
that Teresa put together for us. It's from Stampers Anonymous, and we were talking one day, and she went all the way back. If you know, Stampers Anonymous never discontinues anything. So the very first set of stamp that Tim Holtz designed, we were able to get. So we
The
thought it'd
very
be
first.
really fun to bring that in.
I don't even remember the first one. Ta-da!
So
Look at
this
that. That's
is
the
the
number.
very first, it's number 1,
I remember
CMS 001. And
The saying says, live in the moment and make it so beautiful that it will be worth remembering.
Yeah.
And that is worth the stamp set itself.
yeah.
Isn't that?
So we thought that'd be really
so
fun to bring
fun.
that in, because I don't think, we had never had it before. We had
I've
never
never
brought it
seen
in.
this.
No.
And when I saw it, I was like, I wonder who's using this as a project. Show the back because it's only 4. Look
It's
at that.
4 stamps, $24.99, but
I love it.
Kind
It's
of a
so
sentimental.
fun. It is to say I have the first stamp he
Very
ever
first
made.
stamp set. And now I think he's up to 400,
Yeah.
500 probably.
Yeah. Well, that one, what's that one say? 478.
Yeah,
That
so
was
we're
last
probably
year.
up to 500.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's just gonna be
Mr. Frosty is 499.
Oh, my word.
So this has been a very popular one.
Recent-
Penny just recently colored Copics with this, so we did now just get this back in stock. So if you've been waiting for this, it's here.
That's funny. It's almost 500 stamps later.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
Okay, then let's see. All those are Easter. This is one of Teresa's all-time favorite.
It is.
Yep.
She
And it
loves
is
this
called Curiosity Shop.
one. It has
and
the
it's
fingers,
got,
the
I
mushroom,
love the numbers.
the mustache, the
You know,
numbers.
I would use the numbers.
She used the
It's really-
typewriter a lot now that I
Yeah.
see that. So this little piece here fits into the typewriter, and then these sentiments fit on that piece of paper. And
That's really cool.
the sentiments say, stay curious, thoughts and theories, hello, love you, happy birthday, lucky day, thinking of you, and just a note. So I just love that one. That was one.
$29.99.
Because Teresa told me to.
This one is called Ledger Script. It's great backgrounds. $24.99. I love
You
that
use that,
one.
yeah.
Yep. And then the stamp one, or the ticket booth.
And these tickets do fit in the die cut that he has.
Yes, he's got dies to go with this one.
It's like a favorite.
Okay, then let's see, those are the same. So we got two different Easter ones in. This is called Spring Shadows and Mr. Rabbit. So if you're looking for, these came out I think last year.
I remember Mr. Rabbit
Yeah.
was last year.
And it was, remember how popular it was? We
Yes.
couldn't keep it in stock.
Because of that rabbit, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Teresa probably showed us some things to do with those
Yes.
too. Those are
And I'm
great.
sure there's some videos out there
yeah.
on both of them. This one might be a little older. Yeah, it's $3.93. So this one might be
I think that
3 or 4 years ago.
one is, yeah.
But this one was last year. I love the backgrounds.
And I love him.
Yeah.
It's
I got it
it's
for
such
this
a
one,
good-
for that background.
It is such a good background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are really fun.
That was so popular last year.
Oh, and then if you need to get this, or if you wanted to get this one, this is the Christmas one that we couldn't get for the longest time, and we finally got that back in stock.
And it was so popular, Teresa showed us how to use that tree.
Yeah. It's set 62. So we got that back in.
Very popular.
And then these, these are called the mixed media, and they come, I'll show this. It comes with the stencil and a stamp, and you get two different stencils on one. Two different designs
okay.
on one stencil.
Oh, I like that.
This is called Happy Easter Hippity Hoppity.
This was another very popular
Yeah.
one because of the rabbit.
It is $164.
Oh, I thought you meant like $1.64.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
that can't be. That's
No,
the
it's number
yeah.
164. And then this one is 163.
And this looks a lot like the full stamp that we just showed.
Yes.
Hippity hoppity, happy Easter.
It's got the
rabbits.
the shadows.
The shadows, that's a good way to put
Yeah.
it. And then your stencil is like a check, and then, oh, that looks like a Connect 4 board.
That's a neat Easter egg. I like that. And then this one, this one he had dies in. It is number 183. These do not have names. They just have numbers. But they're called mixed media stamps and stencils.
Those rabbits just look like they've had way too much candy. They're like,
But the backgrounds
They're great.
of
I like the splatters.
The splatters are really cool on this one. And
a good
they're
stencil,
all
too.
$15.99.
It's a good price for a stamp.
And
yeah,
this
stencil.
one is number 115.
It has the butterfly and because when you stop and look around, this life is pretty amazing.
That's
and
cool.
it has the
Yeah.
numbers
There you go.
and the stencil in, and there you go.
Yeah, these are
All
really
right.
cool ones.
All sorts of good stuff came in
Okay,
yesterday, didn't it?
so that is our new stuff.
Yay.
Now, I
Yeah.
guess we're going to.
We can bring those over and I'll just put them on the cart.
Okay.
All right, again.
Okay, let me have the.
Yep, you have to get your water, get situated.
Because it is going to be a long one.
It is. It will be a bit longer. I'm going to actually get a drink here real quick. You might want to take a drink yourself.
Okay.
And I am heading over to the studio, which was christened almost 1 week ago, a little bit over a week ago.
And we love it.
We do love
We
it.
love it that we don't have to set things up every
Right.
morning.
Every morning we would have to set up a table and our lights.
Drag 'em
and
out.
Drag out the easels and all that. And we could actually set up the night before and we're good to go because it's out of the way. It's just so fun.
It is.
All right,
Okay.
again, it's going to be a little bit long due to the fact that we have so much that we would like to show you
Boy,
with the Memory Dex.
she's warning us
I
several
know.
times.
I just want... Watch, it's going to be like 10 minutes. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. So today, I am going to share with you, and look at all my notes. I have only a notebook full of notes.
Oh, gracious.
Oh, gracious. Oh, gracious. The
Okay,
first...
you got to hold this.
Oh, okay.
I get my chair.
Oh, I must have sat in it. Did you get it?
No, but I feel like I'm sitting on the floor. You look higher than me, which is not
Well, that's because I have that long torso.
okay.
All right. So I am going to show you. Are you going to switch your chair?
Yep.
up? Okay.
Sorry. This one looks higher.
All right. Love it.
Sorry, I have issues with.
She has to have certain chairs.
I like high chairs.
There you go. Is that better? I don't think they go any higher, Diane.
Okay, we're on.
All right.
We're going.
I am
Donna's
gonna
been
show-
waiting for this.
Yes. Well, I hope it
Lives up to.
exactly lives up to expectations.
Oh, on air sign.
Oh,
thank you, Bunny. Got it.
Oh, I knew something was missing. Now I feel so much better. All right, so I am going to share with you the how I did my Memory Dex, and I want to thank Darla because she did show her Memory Dex the other day, so that was a good introduction too. And she had used her parents' wedding pictures, and so there's all sorts of different ideas you can use them for. And I actually made a list, and I'm sure you can help me with add some ideas. But to start off with, I just thought I would do January. So before I even started, what you'll need to do is decide what kind of box you want to use. And I just want to share with you the different ones we have. This is the All in Create box, and it is $19.99. And let me look real quick at the dimensions here. I saw them yesterday. Oh, it's 8. I'm just going to round it 8 by 4.3 by 2.5.
This is a company from Great Britain, so
Yes.
it might be in European, might be in
Centimeters.
Centimeters.
Inches also, yeah. So this is $19.99. As you can see, it's about as long as this package is.
So is it this one?
No.
It's not
This
that
one, I didn't realize, is the high back one.
Okay, so
This
we
is the
have
one I
some
use.
from All in Create and some from Clear Scraps.
Yeah, this one's from All in Create, and it's about that long.
Okay.
This one is the one I use. It's $12.99, and it is the high back. And I didn't realize it was the high back until this morning, but you can see the back goes up higher.
Oh yeah.
And that's $12.99. So you want to figure out what
And we have a
box
lot
you
more
want.
coming in. There's some new
Yes.
ones coming from All in Create
Mm-hmm.
in dies and stamps. And then the other ones are from Clear Scraps.
This one is a Clear Scraps one, and it is, Janine created this one, and it is the truck. And it's 8 inches long by 7, so you can kind of see this. So that is
You,
one.
Ring the bell.
Oh, sure. So this is another choice, and it is $22.99. And Janine
It
has
is
actually
so
created
cute. Oh my gosh.
2
she's
of
been-
them.
Look at how cute
Yes.
those are. The little stencil that's in the tub there, the Christmas one, will you make sure it's online? It's in there somewhere. Nope. Nope. It is Tim Holtz, but it's the little Christmas tree. Look on the side, closest to you. I think
We'll figure it out.
yeah. Sorry.
All right, and then you could also do the house. And we're going to show you this so that we also have the
Oh,
house
look how cute
box.
that is.
So these are different ones that you can, and there's a house. Diana did that house.
Oh, and she's making hers to put addresses.
Yeah,
addresses
like a
in it. Wow.
Actual Rolodex. And the house is $19.99.
And it is from Clear Scraps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then if you wanted to go back and maybe do Christmas, we also have the sled that you can use as your box. And I'm going to show you more details of these as we go on this morning. And the sled is $19.99, and it is also by Clear Scraps. As you can see, some are painted, well, I say they're all painted. Some have stickers on them, some have paper on them, and we'll talk all about that. But just to go through, the first thing is to decide on what kind of box you would like.
And this is a great way to scrapbook outside.
Outside the box.
Outside the box.
Out of the album.
Out of the
We'll
album.
put it in a box.
You knew what I meant.
Yes. All right, there's also one that's just the wood box, and I was going to show you that. It doesn't have the high back. These are the pieces that it comes in, such as mine came with the high back also. And it's like a puzzle, and what I did...
And they come unstained, unfinished,
just raw.
so you can put paint or paper.
Okay, it's now online.
Thank you.
I just use Nuvo glue. Either one, and even if you have your glue press, that would work also. I actually did use my glue press. So honestly, it's like a puzzle. So what I did was I would put some glue here, and then you just put it all together. You might want to find out where you're going to put your pieces first. But I want to show you how this one does not have the high back. It is just like...
Angie, I think Janine used some paper and then painted the others.
Yep,
Yes.
and I'll show you Janine's also.
Okay.
Again,
Well-
don't worry about that. That's why it's going to be a little bit longer, is because we have so many samples to show you. So this is higher or lower than you
Lower.
can see on mine.
Yep.
So I have the high back, and this is just the regular box.
And it
These-
really goes together quite easy.
Yeah. If you're going to paint it or anything, paint it after you put it together. Because the paint, I don't know what it does. It must swell it up or something. I don't know. But the pieces didn't fit together as well.
What do you think about paper? Do they put paper on first?
Actually,
after?
with paper, I would trace it, put it on there, and then sand
Okay.
it. That's what I do if you're using paper.
Yeah.
And then this is the dowel mechanism. And how I put that into the box, I just slid these in like so, and then I just dropped it into the box.
And it just drops right in.
Yep, and there you go.
There's no attaching that.
Yeah, you could attach it, I guess, if you wanted to. You can see mine in here, but I didn't. I thought maybe once I'm done with it, I might put it down, but what I like is
It's
that...
not going anywhere, is it?
No, and then I could change how they would stand up.
Right.
So,
The dividers.
yeah, so that's up to you if you wanted to do that. All right, so that's the difference just between the wooden box and then the high back one. So then, like I said, when you start, you'll want to, for my paint, I just use this. The Dina Wakley little bottle of white acrylic paint. So any acrylic paint will
Yeah,
use.
any color too, depending on
Yeah.
what you want it to look like.
Yeah, and I think I should have painted it again, but honestly what I do is I just put the paint on here,
Use a foam brush.
then
and-
use a foam brush. That's it. But after you put it together. And
Okay.
Diana, you can see with hers, she painted hers a little bit more,
Yep.
or a couple more times than I did. And then she also put a black roof on and then a red chimney, which is so fun.
Oh,
and these
cute.
are stickers.
The Doodlebug puffy stickers.
Yeah, and they come in all sorts of colors, and I actually use them too. They're the alphabet soup, and they're little puffy ones for $6.99.
Yeah, and they come
love
in
these.
several different colors.
Yes, all sorts of colors.
And then Diana also decorated her box. She put some ribbons, some flower die cuts, some gems, some bees. How cute.
Yeah, it's adorable. And so hers is divided. Her theme was
Addresses.
address. Thank you. I was going to say alphabet. So A, B, and you can see it's on this clear acrylic piece, which I will talk about. And then she has addresses throughout the whole thing. But what I love about was the dies that she used made it look like it was the grass
Yep.
in there. So I thought that was a lot of fun.
And all of those dies are from All in Create.
So
which
some that
we
she used,
have.
I'll tell you the numbers. This is number 49. And you can see that some of this greenery piece is what she used on the side. And this one's called Spring Sprouts. And what the die looks like is, I wonder if I can pull it out. I don't know if I want to show
Yeah, I can
the
just.
person's address.
Yeah. It
So
just
it looks
looks
like
like
just
that at the top.
Here, what if I just showed you the back? Does that help? Not easy to show Rolodex pieces in there. Like that?
Okay. There's just the plain. It just kind of.
Just
It
the
does have a
plain.
stitch line at the top.
She also used the rainbows. The rainbows I love. It's one of my favorites. Here's the rainbows.
Yeah, that's cute.
Can you see them?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then she also used number 48 called Bloom Bonanza. And it has all sorts of flowers on it. And there's Bloom Bonanza. And then she also used this one we do not have in at the time, and I can't remember what the name of it was. Well, wait. Oh.
No.
And then she also used...
There's a whole bunch coming
Yes.
in.
We have so many
Yeah.
because they just had a new release, and so we're waiting. I'm so excited because they have cameras and
Oh, the camera one is really
yeah.
cool. Okay, there's that one,
Yep.
71. That's
71
the
with the
Pinned with
pens.
Love. That's
Yeah.
Teresa's favorite.
So she used those to create that. So her Memory Dex was used for addresses.
Dawn says, glad I'm catching this. I bought these last fall to make for my kids. Still not open.
Oh, good.
Well, hopefully you'll
hopefully
get
we'll get you
some tips too.
All right, now this is Janine's, and she painted
The
hers,
house.
and it's the house. And I just love this. It's just so Janine. It is, she has a house die cut, but then she put all of her birds.
She has a, what do you call it?
Bird
Bird buddy
buddy.
that takes photos of her birds.
Yes,
Look
and
at
so-
all of these gorgeous, gorgeous pictures.
Aren't they fun? I just love them.
I
Look at
love
that
this
little guy.
one. Look
The
how
cardinal.
red that cardinal is.
I wonder, there was one that she showed me. That's a goldfinch, isn't it?
Maybe.
She has them labeled down in the corner, too. Look at that.
Oh,
a big
Northern
guy.
Flicker.
But I thought, what a great idea. She loves to take
Common
pictures of her
star.
birds, and so
Wow.
that. And then she has put some paper on these little index cards, or you can, we have these, or you can make your own too. You can use the die, or you can make your own. And she put what it's
Oh,
about
my
them. And
goodness.
so her plan is to put this behind her bird picture then.
Wow.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
So that is how Janine is using her theme, is her birds.
Wow, that's really cool.
And that Janine, then she got a truck, and her theme for this one was winter. She painted here, she inked on the top, and she used paper on the sides. And this was the Simple Stories collection, Fresh Snow? Is that what it's
Yes.
called? Yeah.
Yep.
And you can see that she used the tags from the collection. And this one we don't have in currently, but I think it's on order. It has the snowflakes, the snowman, and the tree, which was perfect for this. And some tags. And then she did do pictures. She takes great pictures.
Yeah.
This is a chipboard. So you're going to see that some of the pieces come as chipboard. Well, I should say most of them come as chipboard and acrylic. So the acrylic is see-through. But look at the deer. So she's done her pictures.
She is a photographer, too.
She is.
A professional.
Yes. And, oh, wow, she covered her snowflake.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Let it snow. So she did also use some dyes. Snow, and then her dog. And then she does use some of the outlines too. So there's just so many different ways to use these.
Wow.
And then she
How
painted
cute.
this one. So her theme was snow. For that one.
We have a... Okay, Mary wants to know, you showed Nouveau glue. I
Yes.
have 2 bottles that feel like they still have half a bottle left, but using the gun is very difficult or impossible to use with these bottles. Suggestions on what I need to do. I take my big bottle and squeeze it into the bottle that comes with your glue press.
Which would be the smaller bottle.
Right. The smaller bottle fits into the glue press. The bigger one does not. But I buy the bigger one and just fill then my smaller one. So hope that helps you, Mary.
If you're, sometimes I will also take this tip off, this whole part right here, and I'll soak it in super hot water just to clean it out sometimes. Not very often, but hopefully, that will help you.
And I keep my extra ones turned upside down.
Yep. To keep it all towards the top.
Okay. Awesome pictures, yeah.
Yeah, her pictures are amazing.
Yeah, she's got a really good camera.
Yeah. And a good eye.
Are you going to get, Melissa, we got a lot of the new All in Create dies and stamps, and we also got some paper from them. So the box sets, I ordered a couple. If you want one, there's 2 of them, and they're like $37, and they have paper, a stamp, and a die in it. If you call and ask for me, I can tell you what the themes are
That sounds good.
for those, the box sets, but we are able to get those.
Another thing that you would want as your basics just to get started is I would highly recommend the Heidi Swap punch. Punch.
Can you bring them?
The Heidi Swap punch, yep. It's like at a diner.
Yeah.
Order's ready. If you're not using a die, then you'll definitely want to get a punch for that, and I will show you why.
Okay, the lower box that you put together, do you have the packaging?
It is out of stock.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, Janet, it is out of stock.
It is out of stock, yeah. We have this one.
But we can get more.
Yeah, and they're on order.
Oh, they are?
Yeah, they are on order. We've ordered everything thinking it was going to be here today.
No.
Maybe it will be because our freight hasn't come in yet.
See.
So I would highly recommend the Heidi Swap punch for that, and I will show you why. The punch is $24.29, and it does seem a little pricey, but it is worth it. Yes, well worth it. So then what I did is for my theme, I decided I'm going to go with January. And this was my inspiration was this paper from Simple Stories. It has January, February, it has all the months, but I really also like the journaling card beside it.
And it's called For the Record.
Yep, For the Record, and I'm not sure. I got to turn around. 4x6 elements. Oh!
Turn it. Oh.
That's good too.
That is great paper on the back. Wow.
Because they have you cutting it out as a whole item, and I cut this out and then this separate, and I'll show you how I did use those.
Heidi, the wait list feature is on some of our products now. It's a brand new feature that we talked about probably starting a couple weeks ago. And if it is on that product, it will show up when you go to that page on the product page.
So if you go to this page, it will say
and if it is out of stock, it will give you a box to click.
Yes.
And then it is your responsibility to call us or get your name on a list.
Yeah.
So, but not everything out there is on the wait list. The newer products or the older products that we have out there is not set up that way. It's just all the new products coming in right now. So hope that answers your question, Heidi.
One thing that I do use when I'm creating are these little, this is kind of like a squirrel moment, are these little Sizzix trays. And I have things in there so then I know.
I think they're spellbinders.
Are they spellbinders?
I think so.
All right. And I do have, you're right, they are spellbinders.
And they're just trays?
That's it. Well, you can use them as lids though.
Oh.
Like this could be the lid to this one.
Oh.
Depending on what
I
sizes
never knew
you
that.
get. These are the large trays. So you can see, like, I have actually 2 lids, and then these other ones are deeper. But I use them all as trays, and then I can stack them up.
Perfect.
And there's 2 slim trays and 2 large ones, and they're $19.99. And I find myself reaching for them all the time. This is the medium. I would think it was the small, but it's the medium, and it has 4 trays and then 4 lids, which
They're
I
like
also
4
use.
by 6.
Yep. And then this is the combo set where you get 2 medium. This would be considered a slim tray. And then the standard is like the larger one.
The deeper.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. And then the 2 smaller or medium size and then the large, I would say. And this one is $19.99 also, and this is $19.99. I reach for them all the time. I also
that's
put
good to know.
pictures in
I
them.
haven't bought any of those.
Yeah, so I'm actually using lids. I should have brought the other part, but I just use them as little trays to put
Perfect.
that out. And then I know where all my little doodads are. So I had them to the side, and I decided I was going to do January and snow. And so I went and grabbed the Chilling with My Snowmies. I got the collection pack, which is $15.99. Great paper, great stickers. I also did the sticker book just because I love to have lots of stickers, and this provided me with a lot of stickers.
Which has a lot in it.
It has a ton of different stickers in it. And then I also got the enamel dots, of course, and you can see that I've used quite a bit of them. Oh, I thought I dropped an enamel dot. So
or made a mark on our new table.
I was like, uh-oh, I'm going to get in trouble. All right. So this first part, I'm going to go through and just show you my pieces. And because with my theme, I also divided my theme into, I say January, and so I went weather, and then I went snow days, and what you do at home in the winter. So that's kind of what I did.
Perfect.
This is my January divider. I feel like I should have a white sheet behind it. Here, I wonder if this would work.
There you go.
And so it's an acrylic piece, and these are just stickers. As you can see, I took the January out of this paper and made that
And
the
then
top.
These are the clear dividers
Yep.
from Clear Scraps.
and they're $4.99. And they
you
do
get
have a
3.
Yep. They have a covering on them on both sides, so you have to peel the covering off to make them shiny. And then I use the small bubble doodle bugs, and enamel dots, of course, and then just stickers off of the sticker sheet, or they probably were the
Cute.
sticker book. So that's my January.
So how did you cut the tabs out of
I'm
your
going to show you.
paper?
I'll show you that. And then.
Okay.
All right, then my first divider, I will say, is the winter weather. So it's all about the weather. And I use...
Imagine that.
might as well. What else we're going to talk about in January, right? I use number 68 because if you can see, it has a very just basic dies.
So it's got 2 different sizes. Oh,
It
that's
has
good
the outside and the inside.
Oh, that's good. Plus all the borders.
Yep. And so what
Wow.
I did with this one was I cut the outside and then I cut the inside, but I cut it down so I could create it into a pocket.
Perfect.
And then these are just tags and pieces of journal paper and stickers from the Nomi pack. And then added pop dot these. These are all going to be on the blog. Pictures have already been sent to Janet.
So you can put pictures on the tags or journal if you want to talk about a snowstorm that
Yeah.
we didn't get this year in January.
I know, darn it. Darn it, darn it.
You know, we all say we want a snowstorm, but then when it comes, we're all...
I know, we're like, oh, that's horrible. It's so cold. So for February, I already have, for my next one, for February, let's see, what did I do with my...
Thanks,
paper?
Melissa. Those are the 2 names, and we can get those.
So February is the acrylic piece that I did, and I added some, I cut it down and added some enamel dots, and I'll probably add 20, 25. But then you can kind of see how I'm going to go about with January and then February and so
Are
forth.
you using the acrylic for all the months?
I don't know yet. I'm kind of playing around with it to see what's going to happen.
Because there are different.
Oh, there's so many different ones
Yeah.
of the acrylics, which one I will suggest to go to the website and go to Clear Scraps, or Janet can link it, and see all of them. I didn't want to pull them all over because there's just so many of them, tons of them. So for February, what this looks like is when you cut out the piece, it out of this die. So this is number 68, which is such a good basic. It cuts that out, and then it also cuts this piece out. And notice you just line up down at the bottom. I thought maybe I could cut just this out and put it in, and you can, but these are pretty large.
Those are large.
Yeah.
Okay, a question about
Yeah.
that. If you have a die from All in Create, do you still recommend the Heidi Swap punch?
Yes. And I will talk about why.
Okay.
And then these are some tags I just might put on the front. And this is the out from the heartstrings. Or I might cut it down and make the pocket.
Make another pocket.
Yep. And then put these in here and decorate the front.
Cute.
So somewhat like I used just the same pattern idea. No reason to make it up again once you have one done.
And then you're putting things behind January if you take any pictures or anything.
Yep. So you can see, should we just flip through it real quick?
Okay.
Would that help?
I love weather alerts.
Oh! I take pictures of weather alerts. So this is
I do too.
January, and then this is the weather. And so I also have pictures, some journaling, pictures about the weather,
Oh, fun.
snow days, what the boys do on snow days. So this is all snow day related. And then this one is home things. Hot cocoa, some journaling, and then some other pictures also.
How fun.
Yeah.
What a cool idea.
Thanks.
And she used all of her different bows and ribbons.
Yeah,
And
whatever you have. Now you can also, for them, this is just a 3x4 cut apart, and I'm using the back, and I just decorated it. So you can do that. It just says, let it snow. So you can decorate your pieces if you want to also. Doesn't have to be pictures. It doesn't have to be a pocket.
We had some of the Heidi Swap punch, but they might be already gone. And Kelly ordered them, and I ordered them.
They
so
are on order.
In fact, they might even come in today. So we will be getting more of those in.
All right, here is the reason why I would get the punch also is because here's a picture that I had,
Oh, look how fun that is!
and I punched it down there then.
Okay,
So that's why I
how-
would have the Heidi Swap punch.
That's how she used the punch. I love that picture.
That's right outside our window. It's hilarious. All right, here's a little journaling piece from the paper, the Simple Stories
Okay.
paper, and I just added, why does this
the
air hurt?
hurt?
Again, that's just a little from the frames and tags or the ephemera pieces. And then I made one for February.
Okay, the chipboard pieces, are they punched with the Heidi Swap punch?
No, chipboard pieces already come punched. And the acrylic pieces are already punched.
Okay, so
Yep.
things like that, the dividers come already punched.
Exactly.
And they fit in, well, they're the same.
They fit the same. Yeah,
they're
they
the
fit.
same
It's
company.
pretty universal, I've found, as I've used it. So this one is February's, and it is the journaling. And what I did was just add some stickers up there to kind of go with the same flow. And here is the Heidi Swap punch. And between the two golds, That's 4 inches. And so then she has marks every 1/2 inch, which is very helpful. So just to punch it, I slide it in and I figure out, excuse me, exactly where the center is by using those guidelines. You punch it, and then that's it.
Very easy to punch.
Very easy, and it fits right in your
Perfect.
Memory Dex.
Wow, how easy. So I guess you do need the punch.
Yeah, I definitely, because if you're going to add your own little pieces.
Yeah.
This one is a cut apart, but notice I didn't use the entire cut apart. I just wanted the burr and to show the weather, and then punched it just like what I showed with the Heidi swap.
And added a little so cold
Yeah.
sticker.
Oh yeah, because it was -20 degrees. That is very cold.
We have had cold weather here.
We have had cold weather, haven't we?
Yep.
So then with a picture, I wanted to show you with a picture that, so this is a picture of Sam got some new skis, and so he's demonstrating for us.
In the living room.
In the living room. So again, I'm going to center, can you see how I kind of center it between the lines or the grooves? And then punch it, and they're punched.
And that can just go in there by itself.
Exactly. There you go. There is a little collection place that collects all the, they look like little Lego heads to me.
They do.
So they all are collected in there.
Oh my gosh, they
Don't
really
they?
do.
All right, so that would be added. That's one way to add things. Another way to add things is I cut a strip of white cardstock and punched it with a Heidi swap punch, and then I just adhered it to the back of the picture. So if you want it to stand up or you don't have room to punch, just add a little strip down there.
Perfect.
And you don't really even see it
Nope.
down there. All right.
Great tip.
Another thing you can do is you can go ahead, and this is just the outside of the same die. And I created that, and then you can make it, if you're going to give it to a gift, you can make it so people have a place for their
This is
photos.
going to be a very versatile
It
punch. Or die. 68.
I'm going to grab my water real quick.
Galactic Edges is...
Yeah, and those edges
Would be-
then, those stars and so forth, they actually punch out along the edges of your paper.
Oh yeah, that's really... And you get 11 dies in that.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a great die. All right, now I have to make sure I don't spill my my drink in the studio. Right?
Right.
All right. So let's see. I'm just going to double check that
She's telling you all
Yeah.
these tips. A lot of great tips.
and that's kind of, we're just getting started. We're going to show you other ways to use it and other examples by all means. All right, this is the clear, and here it is. This is $4.99, and it is 3 different shapes, and it's called Holidays. So it has a mitten, and this is the tree. So what I did was put my photo behind the tree, traced it, cut it out, and then just adhered it on the bottom. You can see a little bit of the, little bit of the tape, and then at the top too. And then
So
pop
it
that
is,
up.
the acrylic is on the front.
Yep.
The picture's on the back.
Yep, and here are
this
your
is
acrylic
what-
pieces. So you get a tree, a mitten, and snowflake. They also come then in the craft. And it's heavier than craft paper, but not as heavy as a heavy chipboard.
And there's all different styles in that.
So that's how that one worked.
Those are really cool.
Aren't they? All right, then my divider again was snow days, and I'm just going along doing the same idea with the dividers as winter weather. They're going to be the same. I thought that would just be easiest.
You don't have to rethink it.
Exactly.
I like
Thank
that
you.
idea.
So on snow days, we have these clear ones. I love these. These are actual tags.
Oh.
But they're perfect to just add a fun junk bow at the top, or you could add a picture in the middle or a sticker in the middle, but then it looks like it's more floating. And I don't see where they are, but these are they're called tags.
Okay.
All right.
And they're from clear scraps.
And I thought this was good to show the next picture. Again, it's just, remember you can cut your photos. You want to make sure they're 4 inches wide will fit in here. And then I used my Heidi Swap punch.
And again, if you want to make them higher, just put a piece of paper.
Exactly, that's what I did. And that works out so well. And if we have time, I can show that technique because it's so easy to do.
Yeah, great.
All right, what I'm going to do for this one is I am going to show you that you can emboss these acrylic pieces.
So fun.
You can, I embossed one of the clear
Oh,
tabs.
look how fun that is with
And-
the snowflake.
Yeah, and then I painted it with the white over it, and then I took a paper towel and just rubbed it off, and it came off on the centers.
Wow.
So very easy
You
to
get
do.
out your embossing folders, which I was just telling Katie the other day that I never remember to use my embossing folders.
And I'm going to have to just ring the bell and have them bring me a random. Do you see my? Oh, here's the one that I used.
It's a honeybee one.
Yes, a honeybee, and it's called Snowflakes.
That's a great one.
Yeah. I'm going to ring the bell. I thought I had my.
Oh, just one to.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just get
Yep,
a.
So we'll just put that to the side. We're going to come back and I'm going to show you how to emboss that. All right, moving on. Let's see. Pictures, add stickers to them. This one's actually matted, so you can do that. Janine, I'm going to emboss a snowflake or this mitten. Would you go in the back and just pick any embossing folder that would be
just-
small enough?
Just grab
Dots,
one that's
whatever,
got-
yeah. Again, if you're giving it away, don't make sure to add some fun places for them to put pictures in. So one thing you could do is have a snowball fight on a winter day.
Definitely.
All right, again, following the same theme, this is things we're going to do at home, but I wanted to use a different die, and so the die that I did use is called Star Bolted Sentiments. It has a
Look
fun,
how fun
funky
that is.
thing around it.
It's
Yeah.
got hello, hugs, thank you, I love you, and then all the little icons.
And it has this little frame in it
And
also.
it's got 19 dies in it. Let me show you.
Oh, I've been playing with it, so here, and you can see that they're actually quite large. So you get your outside
I
piece
love
and your
all
inside.
the All in Create
Oh, they're amazing, aren't they?
dies are really
The frame and then all of the little pieces too that you can use.
yeah. They're worth the money.
It is, and you can use them over and over and over.
Yep. They're good.
And that is just the inside piece, so you can see it a little bit better, this inside die part.
I love the funky edges.
Aren't they fun? That's what I love about these. All right. Trying to keep it separated. So-
Janet, I think you can with a thin acrylic. So there's different weights of acrylic, and the thin dies will not cut some of the thicker stuff. But if you have a thicker or a thinner piece, I think the thinlits will cut it.
Yes, yeah, I would assume so.
No.
Oh,
All right. Oh, we'll try it. Thank you, Janine. We can do it. All right, this one, I'm just going to stay with this. So what I thought is another thing you can do at home would be drinking coffee on a cold day.
Or cocoa.
Oh, cocoa. Oh, cocoa. So I cut out the larger piece, and then I would adhere this. Again, to line it up, I just look down here to line things up. And then I did use the middle piece to cut out my photo. Now, it does leave, you can see it does have a stitching. So it cuts out the middle, but the stitching is around it. So you could cut it out of here and have the stitching on it. I just didn't.
You can use it both ways.
You can.
That's great to be able to do that.
So I just cut out a piece of white, and I thought, I love how the corners are rounded, and then I could add this as something, and on the sticker sheet, it says hot chocolate and cozy socks. And so I thought I could just put that on and then stick it in here of another thing that we do in the winter.
I
Or
love
things we
the
do at
rounded
home.
corners too.
Aren't those great?
Yeah, those
It's like
are-
old school, isn't it?
It is.
Here is just a cut apart, but instead of cutting into the cut apart, I put just the piece of paper down there and punched it and then adhered it on the back. and then it will stand up a little higher.
Kim, that's a great thing. If she would put a paper behind her acrylic and then die cut it.
Yes, yes.
That's a great tip.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm obsessed with these 4-inch squares.
Yeah,
I don't know
Katie
why.
and I were just talking about these. These are
love
new
these.
from Dina Wakely, and they're 4-inch square,
Yeah.
and there's 3 different styles in this that she designed.
They're smaller.
And we
just love
have
them.
them all.
They're
great.
$6.99 for 20 of them. And this one, I just cut down a little bit on the edges to make it smaller. And then this is going to be a journal card. And I'm going to show you real quick how I would make a journal card here. I'm going to put those in there.
Using the Avriel bags to
Oh,
separate
yeah.
all of her little projects here. They're great.
I use them for everything.
I know. They're
It was
awesome.
funny because Teresa said, I don't need those bags. And then she came up and goes, oh my gosh, I need those bags.
Yes, I thought the same thing.
Yeah. Oh, I love them. I
Yeah.
use them for everything. Oh, how did that get stuck on there upside down? All right, so it is just the tag. And I cut a piece of paper. This has the simple stories, and it has X's and O's on it. And let me grab my scissors here, Diane, real quick.
One of the comments that I think it was Elisa that we need to have a basket back here on the
With
wall
tools?
with tools.
That would be great.
That's a novel idea.
That would
huh?
help a lot of us.
Yes, we need to do that.
Yes. And so I'm just going to cut off the edges of here. So you can just make it into a journaling tag if you want to. I don't know what I was thinking why that was upside down. I
Maybe
had
you
a
were
thought.
drinking something more than coffee.
Yeah. Oops. Then you can punch the hole and add it as a tag. But for this one, I thought maybe I would add this picture
Oh, how
to
cute.
it. And how was I going to do that now? This is one of those things where I was but here, I will show you. You could add a picture. And then this I cut out of my Scooter's coffee box from the morning.
Fun.
And then I would put it right here. So actually, you know what I could do, Diane? I could pull these off.
Yeah. And put it on the front.
Yeah. And that's going to get covered up, so I'm okay. And I have no fingernails, so. There.
Okay,
Don't we love
there we
live
go.
crafting with Katie? Jeez. You just never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to, let's see, put this on here.
Perfect.
And I'm going to put my Scooter's coffee. And again, this is kind of like junk journaling. That I took this off of the box of my Scooters. And then I might write, or put this sticker down here. I love you. There you go. Hello, friend. And then what I would do is punch
how
it.
cute.
Yeah, and it's so simple. And then put it in for something
Yeah, perfect.
for what we do in the winter.
And those tags fit perfect
They do.
in
That's
there.
why I was like, I'm so obsessed with them.
Yeah.
And then you can add ribbon. You can just decorate your tags. Even if you don't want to use them for pictures and journaling, just decorate them. Have fun just decorating things. And that's what I did with this. This was a total decoration. Chilling with my Nomies. I love snow and the little snowsuit. And then I added, or little ski suit or snowsuit. So I just decorated this, but then I did add
Sam's
pictures.
wearing a snowsuit.
I know. Sam has a snowsuit on. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Remember those days?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. And then it would be the snowsuit and then the jacket over it. And then
Yep.
they would have to, of course, use the restroom and they have to take everything
And
off.
they would be in the house in 5 minutes.
Yes, exactly.
It
Jack
takes
would have snow
20
someplace.
minutes to get them dressed.
Jack, how did you get snow there? We don't
Yep.
know. This is actually cut apart from the Nomies, and then the picture fit in there perfectly,
Oh,
and
it
then I
did.
just added stickers, and then I punched it with my Heidi Swaps punch. And it
So
fit in
that
there
punch
perfectly.
really is quite handy.
Oh, it's very handy. Very, very, very handy.
Okay.
Now, if you were lucky enough to get the notebook stamp from LDRS.
Which are coming back in.
Yes. So this is the notebook one. What I did was I just stamped it on white cardstock and I punched the bottom.
How cute.
And then I thought, well, I want it to look like a notebook. So that came from where you get the basic shape. Right here. Oh, excuse me. Down here, I just put it through, and then it looks like a notebook. Just use that on the
cute.
side.
So
I
that
lined
is
it
a
up.
very
Yeah.
versatile.
And you could put stickers on there and do whatever you want. So that's just another thing you can do with your
LDRS
yes,
stamp.
thank you. I'm looking at you like, where are my words? All right, this is called, I thought this would be good for February. This one's called Hearts, so it comes with this shape and also this shape.
Oh, fun.
So this one I just put paper on, and I want to put a big 14 on it and Valentine on there. I traced it, cut it out, and then adhered it and then sanded it. So there's that one. And then it also comes with this little piece, and there is a heart actually there. But I punched it out, and then I wrapped some twine around that, and then these are just stickers from heartstrings. But I painted it, so you can see how I painted it so well. I ran out of paint.
Oh.
And then
we do have red paint.
yes, but we do have red paint
The
that we could
chalk
easily
acrylic
yes,
paint.
Those are
Salsa
good.
red. We have, and then we have
white.
snow.
which is perfect for January and
It
February.
is.
So I painted it, and you could cover it with paper. You could paint it. You could leave it as is.
That would be an easy one to.
Yeah. And then just add stickers. So it's a little bit, can you hear that?
Yep.
A little bit thicker, but still flimsy, I guess. And so again, just stickers on it. So you can put, I mean, there's so many different things you can do with these, whatever, you know, whatever you feel like doing at the time. Let me see if this might be a hint. So I took one of these tags, and then they also come, the acrylic comes with a
Just-
square.
With the regular tabs.
Yeah, and I thought, oh, that book paper is pretty cool.
Yes.
And then I thought, if you have this, or somehow, maybe you could use it as a book tracker, and you could track your books in it.
Fun.
So that came to me like last night about 9:30.
Oh.
I know. You know, as you're just going to bed, you go, oh. Here's another one of the tag ones.
Oh, how cute is that?
So instead of the last one I left clear, this is just a cut apart, and I added stickers.
From heartstrings.
Heartstrings, yeah. So isn't that fun for February?
That was is a very popular Valentine.
Yeah, so
collection.
I thought these February ones are just going to be so fun
Fun.
to put in here. Let me see wherever. And I think what I would do is keep my January in there and then put February, or maybe I
In
put
front.
or I put January to the back.
Yes.
Oops, that one
Yeah.
I haven't punched yet. Let's show you. Let me show you how I punch again. So this
You
is
might
4
have to move
inches.
that sticker. Will that be all right?
We'll see. Probably not, but I'll be okay with it. If you're okay with it.
I'm okay
Well,
with
now I don't know if it's. Now I'm not okay with it that you brought it up. All right, I knew it was going to rip, but that's okay because we can put adhesive.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to match it between whatever lines. Punch it. Oh. That might have been a little too thick. So you know what
Interesting.
Janine somehow.
So do it
You know what I would do?
before you
Yeah.
would do each one.
Yeah, that's what exactly.
Yeah.
Or if this happened, this is kind of a happy mistake because what I could do is just cut a piece of cardstock, punch it, and then have it sit up higher.
Higher.
And then I wouldn't have to do all this part. Then I'm gonna hold that down. But that was a
That
good
is.
online.
So maybe
thing.
punch it
them
before
both.
you put it together.
Yep, and then it would fit in there
Yeah.
too. Let me see if I have covered everything. Are there any other questions?
Oh, I think I've been answering questions.
All right.
Great ideas. Thank you. That's one reason why I have a pen and notebook next to my bed so I can write it down. I have one in the bathroom. In my drawer,
That's
in a
a good
drawer,
idea. I have pens
and
and
if
paper
I
in
think
there,
of
too.
something, I have to get up.
Why is it that
I don't
we
know.
do our best thinking in the shower?
Yeah,
or when we're just
laying
about
in
to fall
bed.
asleep.
Definitely, that's funny.
All right, that's so true. I'm going to
okay,
show
I
you how
think
to
we-
emboss this. So really today was all about just getting what you want to do, how you want to put it in a Rolodex,
And
what
there's
box.
lots and lots of
Oh,
product out there
yes.
now.
And if you want, and what theme you're going to start with.
Yep.
So here is my snowflake, and I am going to just put it in here where I think I get some good flakes on there. And then
Now we have no idea what
gonna
embossing folder this is
Yes.
either. So
I used the
we have a
honeybee one.
tub of embossing folders that aren't in packages anymore.
Yeah, so it's from some time.
Yeah.
This one is the honeybee one, though, that
Okay.
we have in stock. All right. Live with Katie. I wondered if that was going to be too thick.
I think it's a 3D one.
So then I do it this way, maybe. Well,
With the
Ooh.
3D ones, you don't only use one, but you might have
One
to
plate.
put
a shim.
a shim.
All right.
Again, this is
This
live.
is live crafting with
Yep,
Katie again.
That's all right.
Crazy crafting
I'm sure
happens.
everybody's been there.
Oh, yeah. I'm just trying to get all the kinks.
And I would do
Out.
it at least 3 times.
I'm just going to peek before you guys see it. Oh. Oh, I like that.
Oh, perfect.
Isn't that
Oh,
pretty?
yeah.
Oh, that turned out really good.
How fun.
And I would then, what you could do is I just took my paint and put it on here and rubbed it around and then picked up a paper towel right away and then rubbed where it was lower. And then
You get this
you get
effect.
this kind of effect. And
Maggie
this
would be
one-
so proud of
I
you.
know, I think of Maggie every time I
know.
paint. So then that would fit. Oh my, I have so much in here now. Just into my box then. I
Cute.
love it.
And it will show up once you paint it.
Oh yeah, and if you don't want to paint it, or you can add some paper on the back. The reason I didn't add paper was because I just didn't want to fussy cut all
Yeah,
that.
you could.
The mitten, I do have the mitten, and it would be much easier to trace the mitten.
Yeah. Or the
And-
tree.
The tree was very easy, and for adhesive, I would just put it down here because no one's going to see it. Maybe a little bit on the mitten on these 2 spots,
Yeah.
and you're going to be good that it will hold down in there.
Okay.
We also have these actual little boxes too, and they're $5.49. They're from the Tim Holtz.
Vignette.
Yeah, thank you. And they are the same width. Oops, you can go this way. Doesn't have dowels though. Why am I putting all that upside down? So if you wanted to lay pictures in that too. I love it because the dowels are in there, and I just think it's so fun.
And I think I would use, if you don't want to do a Memory Dex one, you can still use a lot of these dies
Oh, absolutely.
in your scrapbooks and just put
Oh.
something over the holes. I mean,
Absolutely.
they would make a great mat for
Because-
pictures or for your journaling.
Yeah, because you can put your picture. I mean, you put something across here. I
Right.
could put a sticker right
Oh
across
yeah.
there.
So
Any of it
if
from
you
the-
don't want to make or use it as it is intended to use, there's your other way of using your product.
Here are some.
Because
other
I really
ones.
like some of the designs
Yes.
on these.
Here is, these were for Christmas, and so the paper is actually adhered to the back, and then it has just a paper clip. But this was paint or ink that just around the edges.
Oh, it makes it look like snow.
Yeah. What did I do with my?
Your white. Yeah, that's really cool.
Chipboard ones. So they're just decorated, not for photos. It's just people having fun decorating them. This one they did the front and the back. I only do the fronts.
Well, it's a good place to put extra pictures or journaling.
This is one
Oh,
that
I like
was
that one. How fun.
embossed and then with the white paint and then stickers. And this is another way. So they had the 3-tabbed one, and then it only did half the size. Where did my?
Yeah, Maggie is in warm weather.
Yeah.
I'm all jealous.
So that is.
How fun.
And then these 3. So this actually was the 3 acrylic curved tabs. And then these were the 3 chipboard
Oh, okay.
ones that they did for samples. And all of this will be up on the blog as soon as I put it back together.
Yeah.
My gosh, look at this mess.
We do have a tendency to
Oh my gosh.
make a mess.
All
But you know,
right.
that's what
Crafters do.
crafters do.
Yes.
So,
wow.
well, we're not quite at our record.
So happy. I did 45 minutes off your record. I've never talked so fast in my life.
You showed a lot of different techniques,
I hope
a lot
it
of products.
inspired you to do
Yes.
some. And we're going to show more ways. Oh, and I have in my little fancy book here all these different ways. And you can go
different
ahead
themes.
and look at this page that I have brainstormed, and I'm sure you could brainstorm even more. So
look
reading
at all
books,
those
babies
different-
first, specific event, or do the entire year. Gratitude journaling. So you could do that in November, or someone suggested have your January, and then once a day you write down something that you're grateful
I
for.
love that idea.
Disney, all about me, maybe a senior year. People can do it as a sign-in or advice. Glimmers, a day, which are basically little things that happen to you that make you go, oh, that was awesome. Just they call them glimmers. So like
I've
when
never heard that.
I made it through both stoplights without having to
Oh
stop.
my
that
gosh.
was a glimmer.
I told Kelly and I live in the same area, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4 set of
yep.
stoplights between our house and the store. And I came in, I was so excited. I got through
see?
all of them.
That is
And
such
that
a glimmer.
never-
That's almost a firework.
It is.
If
And
I
that
can make it through, I
happens
did
like
2
once
ones.
a year.
Oh, it does. And isn't it the best? I know.
That just made my day.
A
That's so
trip
funny.
or summer season or Disney. There's a lot of Disney memory dexes out there. Art journaling, watercoloring panels, Christmas documenting. Just have
Currently-
fun panels, or currently are your ing words. Like for January, I'm eating, I'm watching,
Oh
I'm
my
reading, I'm
gosh.
thinking, I'm wanting. Any of
Great
that.
ideas.
Yeah, so we'll
Great
get those up
ideas.
there for you also. But I
Okay,
just went
Cheryl,
crazy.
I do not know all the new All in Create has been ordered.
Just released. Janine told me when it was
Okay.
released. Maybe yesterday, so you could go online.
So we could be getting it any day.
Yeah.
We don't know. I haven't
Yes.
looked ahead at our shipments
Yeah.
for today or tomorrow. So,
I just know Janine was so excited because one is the shape of a camera.
Oh yeah,
was just
and
so excited.
that I think got ordered a couple times.
Yes. There's some really good ones. Yeah.
Great ideas, fantastic demo. What
Thank you.
plate did Katie use in the Big Shot? It's the normal cutting plate. She used 1.
Usually I go to this one and use the 2 plates.
Okay.
But since it was 3D, I flipped this one down and used 1 plate. For the thicker one. And it did a
Okay.
really nice job. So much so that it didn't warp it at all. And it's in here someplace.
Let's see. Mary from Maine. I started one yesterday as a junk box.
Oh, yes. Oh, isn't that a good idea?
Yeah, how
Just to put
fun.
stuff in it, junk in it. Oh, I like that.
Okay. Everybody loved it. Great
Good.
ideas.
Oh, I hope I got
Tomorrow
some inspired.
is Wednesday.
Diana's here.
Ooh, okay.
She has got, if you remember, she did Christmas treat boxes and so forth in different ways. She's doing Valentine.
Valentine treat boxes.
Yes. So be prepared for that. She'll have like
Where
50.
Pam, online. Where are the boxes online? There should be.
Well,
Janet.
you could go under All and Create and look for a box, or you
Or-
go Clear Scraps and look for a box.
What are they called? What are the clear
The Clear
scraps?
Scraps one is called High Back. Looks like it's. And you can go under, even if you would put in wood box in the search, maybe wood box will probably come up.
DIY wood
Yep.
box, and maybe
The
Janet
house.
can link them again.
And the high back one, which is, I have the high back. The low back one, just the regular box, is on order and should be arriving anytime. And we apologize that they just sold out before we were able to do the
And
demo.
I just, I put things in the system all the time,
Yeah.
but I put in 200 things a day, and I can't remember where they are.
Yeah, but I think if you would put wood box, you're going to come up with some wood boxes.
Janie, we're hoping Teresa does her kit on Friday if she is back feeling well.
Yeah.
But that will depend on
If not,
her.
she's going to do it on Monday.
Okay.
A week from Monday. Yeah, she's going to, it's ready to go and everything, but she has some really neat demo parts with it that we wanted her to share.
We will probably wait until Teresa does her kit. I'll find out if we want to put it. We haven't put it online yet.
Right.
But if we do,
yeah, and we can ask her and see if she wants us to put it out there yet or not.
Yeah.
So if we don't want to bother her too much. I know she's sleeping. So.
Okay, I think I've answered a lot of questions.
All right. Well, thank you
I
for
think we're
hanging
good
out.
to go.
Yeah, I hope it wasn't too long, and I hope we inspired you because we will be adding to our Memory Dex's more memories.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
See you tomorrow.